Hello, everyone. This is Reem El Bakir. I'm presenting today about designing healing spaces and the importance of physical environment in residential care facilities. A brief start about myself. I'm studying Masters of Business Administration at Westcliff University in my final year, and I had a bachelor degree in Human Nutrition and Dietetics from Jordan. I am working as a health teacher in Ohio, and then start doing this. All right, technologies nowadays are measuring both the health and environmental factors, which provide objective evidence for the real-time impacts for the built environment on many aspects of health, well-being, and performance. Each article, paper in this or data in this presentation were selected from using these technologies. The technologies were used either specific devices to record frontal alpha symmetric values to correlation in human subject surveys that assess mood status and other external and intrinsic human well-being factors regarding the topic that we're talking about, which is the physical, environmental, and healing spaces. The main objective of this presentation is to assess the effects of change to the physical environment or alternative models of residential care on the quality of life of people living in these care facilities. And the second objective is to assess whether these effects of physical environment or alternative models of residential care have a different impact on quality of life of the resident in the care facilities. Population is aging worldwide. Life expectancy has increased, and people are living longer in older age, particularly in high income countries, as data from World Health Organizations are addressing. So the demand of residential care facilities has risen significantly in recent years due to the aging population. As the need for such facilities increases, it is essential to reevaluate their design and function to ensure that they meet the evolving needs of their residents. There were 9 9.1 million people aged 60 years and older worldwide in 2015. And statistics for the United Nations are saying that by 2050, this figure is projected to be more than double, like nearly to 2.1 billion. Although the information of the population is well established nowadays, but the patterns of health and quality of life for these people are still unclear. So the designing of healing spaces in residential care facilities has become critical our area of focus, as the physical environment can significantly impact the well-being, recovery, and overall quality of life of residents. As I just mentioned, that people are um, living longer in older age, they are experiencing loss of physical or mental capacities by the age, or both, which may result in the need of care and support from others. Some of them have family and friends that can help them, but at some point, older adults who live may require service that go beyond family and friends services. So this where the residential care facilities can play a critical role in that. The next figure that will be here, it shows that the residential care facilities number are still rising, but it shows a decrease in 2020 and 2021 These data shows that during the pandemic, COVID-19, the residential care facilities either lost people due to COVID, or people who stayed at home working from home took their relatives to live with them during that period because they did not need to go out home, so they were able to help them. That's where the decrease, why the decrease happened in that period, and now it's rising again, the numbers. So we'll start by that what World Health Organization suggests, that it's an important goal in health promotion is the creation of environments that support healthy living and well-being. Studies show that well-designed physical care environments in hospitals can positively affect patients' health, well-being, and safety together with staff effectiveness. This goes back to where people, they don't want to feel uncomfortable, because wherever they feel uncomfortable they get depressed, and we don't want patient to get depressed, because this won't help with the healing process, whatever the problem is. But being depressed while during the healing won't help the healing process at all. So the long care facilities are also called activities of daily living. So it means either one of the following: accommodations for individuals who are depend on services of others by reason of age or physical or mental impairment, or accommodation for individuals but they need supervision and personal care services, and any of the skilled nursing care. Some of them need skilled nursing care, and some they just need the personal care. This shows that the number of certified nursing facilities also are in increasing, but also it happened during the pandemic, the same decrease, and it went back again in 2022, and it's rising in 2023. So we'll start by what are the types of residential care facilities. They include, but not limited to, nursing home, skilled nursing facilities, home for aged and adult foster care, assisted living, and still there's couple more, not couple more, but more than that. But I wanted to mention like what are the most using these type. So nursing homes are a licensed home used to provide skilled nursing care, and can be similar to those that offered in the hospital, but hospitals sometimes do not offer that long-term staying in the hospital. They give the priority to new patients. That's why we do have nursing homes, so they can take care of the patient in the long term. So they do not need to stay in the hospital physically, but for medical reasons, they cannot stay alone. Most residents of the nursing care are elderly, but still we can see number of adults who live there. They usually have natural or physical disability. That's why they stay at nursing homes. In 2019, there were over 15,000 nursing homes in the US, and studies have shown that this number is increasing but not decreasing. A brief sentence about residential care facilities, which is a care home away from home. They're living there, they're eating there, doing all their daily life activities. Some of them leave by the end of the day, and some stays there. So this is like a home away from home. We want them to feel like they are at their home. That's why we are looking for the physical environment and design for the facility to keep them feel comfortable as if they were at their home. And going back to the facilities, we have skilled nursing facility. It's the same as nursing home, but it need more like a higher level of skilled nursing care. Skilled nursing services on both nursing home and skilled nursing facilities include physical, occupational, and speech therapy. They have wound care, they have injections, or continual monitoring of medical signs, and the use of medical equipment to support the patient's care needs. They measure blood pressure regularly, they measure diabetes, and they include much more services of the skilled nursing facility. Home for age is it provides 24-hour room, board, and supervised personal care to 21 or more unrelated non-resident individual 50 years old or older than that, or 20 or fewer individuals of 20 or of 55 years of age or older that are operated in conjunction with a distant part of a licensed nursing home. So they do need nursing services, but not at all the time. So this home for age is only like providing the 24-hour assistance in the daily activities. The adult foster care that comes a lot of types under the adult foster care, but they are homes that are licensed residential settings that provide 24-hour personal care, protection, and supervision for individuals who are developmentally disabled, mentally ill, or physically handicapped that cannot live alone but still do not need nursing services, but they cannot do simple daily living activities such as getting out of the bed, moving around, taking care of. This is also in the assisted living, but adult forced care is more for the adults. The assisted living it combines a home-like setting with a personal support services. It provides more intensive care than is available through home care services. They vary, but most of them provide meals, housekeeping, laundry, transportation, and social activities. Also, personal care such as help with eating, bathing, and personal hygiene. Some provide help with taking medicine. They do not prescribe medicine, but they put schedule for the medicines for all patients. Current studies and reviews suggest that certain environment change can improve outcomes for the resident and staff of the facility. The designing care facility, it's not only helping the patient, but also helping the staff feel comfortable while giving the care to the nursing homes. Features of the physical of the residential care facilities, which have been specifically alerted to improve the quality of life for the resident. It vary, but investigating ways to improve the quality of life of resident not only benefits the resident themselves, but also the staff and the facility. We will come to the design elements for healing spaces. These designs came from the survey that they gave to residents in the home care facilities and for relatives who come visit them, volunteers, and staff members to see if they do really um, think that physical environment and design would help improve their life outcomes. So the first thing, it's a whole facility model. They want to know if everything arranged together. So the home-like models of residential care or outdoor modifications, the access to and design outdoor spaces, outdoor dining spaces, easy access to safe enclosed environment, sensory gardens. We don't want to put them in prison just because they need the residential care facility. We want them to feel more comfortable. We're here to help them expedite the healing process, but not let them feel depressed while getting care of. Another thing that were important for them is the building layout, the design of dining spaces. We usually say that the dining facility, not only for patients but for all of us, is the place where we nourish our body and soul, where we feel comfortable. Most of our conversation like take a place in the dining space. And for the building layout, it's increasing any helpful stimuli, wayfinding cues, natural light, visibility of key amenities such as the toilet, use of construct of highlight, help features, and fixtures. So the residents, especially those with um, ampularity and diminished faculty or mobility issues, must feel comfortable and safe when they are using furniture. This will come to the furniture or fixture and equipment. As people age, it becomes more difficult to get up and down. Their skin and arms become more fragile, so they need smooth and battle chair arms. They don't want sharp or cold chair arms because they can be rough on their skin. So they should use natural woods with a durable finish because it helps them not getting injured because of the furniture. So it's a home-like environment. They want a variety of furniture to produce a non-institutionalized feel. They are at their home. This is what we tell them. So at their home, they choose their design, they choose their furniture, they choose their dining spaces, but they don't have the right and to do that in the home care facility. But at least we show them that we care about them. So we ask them about their opinion in that inclusion of safety measures. We don't want to have no sharp equipment available for them because most of them have dementia. They forget. Some of them have mental health issues. Color construct of furniture. It's not only bringing furniture and put everything together, but we want the construct change of lighting, flexible lighting, buildings designed to optimize natural light. Natural light help a lot with positive energy, improvements in visual access for of the internal spaces to enable residents to see their destination. Some of them has visual problems, and reduction in unhelpful stimuli such as noise. They don't want to be distracted by these noises. Also, the indoor privacy and social interaction modifications. Some of them do not want to spend all of the time sitting with others, so we want to provide furniture inside their room. We, uh, we would help by non-shared rooms. They still can share the kitchen and most of the properties in the facility because sometimes the funding are not too much, but we still want them to feel at least comfortable in their bedroom. This quiet rooms, smaller seating areas to promote socialization, kitchen design which promote opportunities for engagement, improving facilities that encourage links with the community, better facility for visitors, volunteers, or children, increasing the number of social rooms because they don't want to sit alone most of the time. The outcomes of the surveys that happen for careers, including mood and depression and quality of life, but outcomes for the staff, including staff knowledge, attitude, self-efficacy, quality of life, stress, and work satisfaction. Implementing healing spaces in residential care facilities have been shown a lot of benefits, such as improved mental health. A well-designed physical environment can elevate stress, depression, and anxiety, leading to better mental health outcomes for residents. Enhanced social interaction. Healing spaces can foster a sense of community and encourage social interaction, reducing feelings of isolation or loneliness. Nobody wants to feel lonely, especially when they are away of their home. most of the definitions of the types of the residential care start with home. It's home for. So we want them to feel that they are at their home. They can do whatever they want. If they choose to engage, they do that. If they want the privacy time for their privacy of the day, they can do that in their bedrooms. Foster recovery evidence suggests that residents in well-designed facilities experience quicker recovery time and improve overall health outcomes. And also, which is most important, people who give the care to them, which are the staff, it increase the staff satisfaction. A positive physical environment can improve staff in job satisfaction, leading to higher retention rates and better quality of care. They love to come to the facility. Most of them sleep at the facility to help, so they want also to feel they are at their home to better give the care to the residents. In conclusion, the design of healing spaces in residential care facilities is a critical aspect that contributes to the well-being and quality of life of residents by incorporating key design elements such as natural elements, lighting, noise control, wayfinding, and privacy. Facilities can create environments that promote mental and physical health, enhance social interaction, and improve overall care outcomes. Ultimately, investing in the design of healing spaces not only benefit the residents but also contributes to the satisfaction and effectiveness of staff working within these environments. We put in our mind that every single person in the facility cares as they are our own relatives, our mothers, fathers, any of our relatives, and we do want to give them the maximum care that we can provide, because sometimes it's not in our hands that we put our relatives in such of their nursing homes, but we really want them to heal, at least for people that do not sleep there, who people who work and they need to put their relatives in the facilities just to get cared of by the time they will be at their work, and then they take them by the end of their work. They want them to feel home. They want them to feel excited that they are going there. It's not something that they want to feel depressed that they are going there. Also, for people who do sleep there, who do not go back to their home, we want them to feel comfortable, because it is half of the healing process that they are positive, they are not depressed. We also help that with that in the hospitals, not the long term, but the hospitals after the injury. We do our best to let them feel comfortable. We have counselor to talk to them after any surgery in the hospital. We take care of the room. That's what we have to do also in the long term, because they are staying there longer than the hospitals. So we have to take care of these. I find this is a critical subject to talk about. And this is all for the presentation. Thank you all for listening, and I would be happy to answer any question you might have.